Richard in North Wales is apparently sold on that argument. He thinks IDS hasn't gone far enough. We better hear why. Richard, welcome to the show.
Evening, George. I just want to quickly, if I can, my main point is about IDS, but I just want to quickly touch on the students and the student fees.
Yes.
First of all, that baboon that you've just had on, I think they need to rename universities as zoos after listening to that.
In what way was he a baboon, Richard?
Well, basically saying about setting fire to the building wasn't a big issue and insurance would subsidise it. It brings us back to the old victimless crime thing. But it's not. We all pay our insurance. Our insurance premiums will all go up as a result of that. And he was saying about the guy who threw the extinguisher, he needs locking up.
Yeah.
Well, what about the ones that set the fires? Firemen and women from the fire service would have had to go into that building to put it out, put their lives on the line.
Let's keep it in perspective, Richard. They made a pile of placards and set fire to them in an open courturt. So let's not get...
These are supposed to be the future brains of our country. He's saying that you can't have a protest without violence.
No.
You can't have a peaceful protest.
He unreservedly and in the strongest terms, and I think even to satisfy you, condemned the act of violence.
The fire extinguisher, but he didn't condemn the other violence in the starting fires in the wrecking of the Tory thing.
Well, he did condemn the attacks on the police. In fact, he apologised to the police. Yes,
I heard that bit.
Yeah.
But as for the rest of it,
so I don't think it qualifies him as a. I don't think it qualifies him. Richard, I don't think it qualifies him as a baboon. So let's try and keep this in some kind of decorum, shall we?
Well, all right. But in my eyes, he was. But anyway, as for your student fees, I don't see what the issue is with student fees. But I will happily abolish student fees. I'd quite happily abolish them, but on the proviso that this country abolishes all this stupid, nonsensical degree courses that we have. Have degree courses in medicine, law, engineering, things that will benefit the country. Fine. And I will happily pay out my taxes for that so that students don't have to. But you yourself know, George, now that universities are springing up with nonsensical degree courses. Why should we pay for them?
Give me some examples.
Well, modern art. What actual benefit is it to the nation?
Now, Richard.
Who knows what a good thing is?
Now, Richard, on the subject of baboons, your knuckles are trailing the ground. Are you really saying that there should be no education in this country on modern art?
No. What I'm saying to you, George, is have degrees in things like engineering, medicine, law, science, and then as for the other things, let's roll back the clock a little bit and bring back in proper indentured apprenticeships and have people learn their trade.
Well, I'm all in favour of that. I'm all in favour of that, Richard. But what do you say to this point? What do you say to this point? That none of the members of today's cabinet introducing this tripling of tuition fees themselves paid a penny in tuition fees.
Yeah,
don't you see anything wrong with that?
I do, George, and that's why I've just said to you, I'll happily abolish tuition fees so long as we reserve grid costs